Good afternoon and welcome here to La Quinta High School in Westminster. Zach Anderson Yoxheimer with you guys on the call. So we welcome you to today's OC Legends game as they take on the Orange County Field Rats. First pitch today, missing high for a ball from Thomas Howard. 1-0 to Daniel Esqueda. First pitch a little before 4:30, right at 4:29. This pitch missing inside to Esqueda, and quickly Howard behind the count 2-0. The 4-2 OC Field Rats against the 3-4 OC Legends. Two straight losses for the hometown Legends as the 2-0 pitch is popped up, fouled on the right side of play, and back over the first base visiting dugout. 2-1 now to Daniel Esqueda, today's Field Rat left fielder, with Thomas Howard on the bump. Second straight appearance where he's faced the Field Rats as that 2-1 pitch misses. 3-1. It's Daniel Esqueda, Eddie Rivero, and then Yuli Duran, the top three in the order. 3-1 pitch is strike two as Esqueda was already scampering towards first. Has to get himself settled back in the box. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch is lifted to deep left field, but playable and will be caught for out number 1. Here at La Quinta High, the dimensions pretty shallow for college-level players. 305 down the left field line and right field line, and 341 to dead center. So here's Rivero with 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the first. Following him is Yuli Duran, and then you have Nolan Wasson, followed up by A.J. Santamaria, the DH, T.K. Parker, the EH, Joey DeFrancisco, Parker Haskell, Zach Tittle, and then Quinton Knights as opposing Howard on the bump. For the Field Rats will be Kyle Doffner as that pitch dips in there for a strike to Rivero. For Howard, the 5'8 right-hander, who is listed on the roster sheet at previously playing at Golden West College, works from the line. Here's the pitch, fouled away. Rivero now battling with 2 strikes. Howard hurling 3 scoreless innings in the middle frames against the Field Rats on Saturday afternoon. For the Field Rats, they had 2 consecutive games against the Legends. For the Legends, this is a stretch of 11 games in 13 days. They need their pitching to be effective, and there's Howard's 2-strike breaking pitch being cut on and missed for out number 2.
For the Field Rats, first baseman number 15, Yuli Duran.
So now Yuli Duran, 2 outs and nobody on. Howard was spectacular, although coming in a losing effort with his team already down 7-0 on Saturday. Quieted down the Field Rat bats rather effectively as Duran takes a fastball at the belt for a strike. Duran did not play in that game on Saturday, so his first look against Howard this summer. 0-1 pitch, Duran takes a called strike 2. La Quinta High, home of the Aztecs here at Damaris Field. Slight breeze, temperature around the 80s earlier part of the day as the 0-2 missing high, 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on as the Field Rats nothing in here in the top of the first. Howard looking for a scoreless top of the first inning. 1-2 missing outside, 2-2, and for the OC Legends, defensively left to right you have Yamashita at third. Oliveras at short is the 2-2. Missing high, 3-2. You have DeBenin at second, and at first base, you have Andrew Danini. Left to right in the outfield quickly, Mylan Jones in left. Danell Daniels in center, and Sergio Alfaro in right, with the catcher being Connor Hotzenbuehler. Duran swings and misses. That ends the top of the first. 2 Ks for Howard, and that's 4 straight scoreless innings against the Field Rats dating back to Saturday. No score in the top of the first. Legends coming up to hit. Here we are, bottom of the first inning here at La Quinta High. Here in this Legends broadcast, they're coming up in the bottom of the first. No score between the Legends and the Field Rats. Another battle of Orange County as Kyle Doffner toes the rubber. For the Field Rats, pumping in strike one to Donnell Daniels. Daniels, then Seth Nelson, the DH, and Sergio Alfaro, the top three in the order for the Legends here today. Doffner working from the first base side of the rubber, misses low with the off-speed, 1-1. Following Alfaro, you have Matt Oliveris, Eric Burkle, the EH, Andrew Danini, Connor DeBenin, Adam Yamashita, Mylan Jones, and Connor Hansenbuehler. Doffner, the slow winds. This one skied to shallow left, a late beat on it, and coming in to make the catch is Escato, having that one caught basket-like towards his left tip for out number one. Defensively for the Field Rats, it looks like this. Daniel Escada in left, Quentin Knight in center, and Parker Haskell out in right. Left to right on the infield, you have Nolan Wasson at third, Joey DeFrancisco at short, Eddie Rivero at second, and Yuli Duran at first, with Zach Tittle doing the catching as the first pitch, a called strike to Seth Nelson. Nelson hasn't been in the lineup the last couple of games that we've broadcasted, whether on a variety of platforms you watched it. Legends coming off a 6-3 loss yesterday to the first place Bucks. That ball is skied to deep right center, and you can watch that one leave the yard for a solo bomb to right center. 1-0 Legends. Nelson getting all of that one. This yard plays small here in Westminster, but a 1-0 lead on a solo blast to right. Can't leave too many pitches over the plate here, otherwise you will have to pay. This yard plays small here in Westminster, but a 1-0 lead on a solo blast to right. Can't leave too many pitches over the plate here. For Nelson, a solo blast, one out. Here comes Sergio Alfaro, first pitch swinging, grounding to short. DeFrancisco scoops it up, and there's out number two. As Matt Oliveris stepping up to the plate. He had a grand slam in his last home game right here at Damaris Field. A go-ahead grand slam to put the Legends ahead to stay on Friday evening against the Quakes Baseball Academy on the Sunset League Facebook Live stream of the week. 2 outs, nobody on, 1 run in. 1-0 Legends, bottom of the first. Doffner kicks and fires. That ball missing high, 1-0. But Oliveris can reach with Burkle to follow. Field Rats will have the meat in the middle of their order coming up, top of the second inning. 1-0 pitch, missing low and away, 2-0. These two teams exchanged pleasantries at the end of the game on Saturday. Even though the game was pretty one-sided, chirping was both ways. Depending on which way you look at it. Wasn't exactly Seattle Mariners and the Angels yesterday, but if things get out of hand, that's the way it could play out today as the 2-0 pitch catches the zone, 2-1. Just a frustrated ball club on a hot Saturday afternoon, scoring 0 runs, and a team in the Field Rats who are coming in now 4 wins in a row. As Doffner's 2-1 pitch bounces in the dirt. You mix in a game yesterday for the Legends, they can cool their heads and now look to play a much cooler game and maybe snap this Field Rat winning streak. After they started 0-2 in Sunset League play, the Legends looking to get back to 500 at 4-4 with a win today. Doffner kicks and deals. This one's popped up, shallow left. DeFrancisco out there from short, and he makes the catch over his head. A nice play out there in shallow left by the Field Rat shortstop, but it's Seth Nelson solo blast to right, and it's 1-0 Legends heading to the second.
closer to mine.
Here we are, top of the second inning. Nolan Wasson leading things off here for the Field Rats. 1-0 Legends. First pitch missing outside. The 1-0. This one skied edge of the infield, now drifting to shallow right. And the catch is made out at second base by DeBennon for out number 1. So 4 up and 4 down. Howard's got the Field Rats number so far, through 4+ scoreless innings in 2 outings over 3 days. The right-hander doesn't necessarily overpower you, just throw strikes. And it's summer ball when you're trying to have fun, as the Legends head coach Cody Marshall was telling me in front of the game. Just want to kind of look to the future, get ready, get back to the brand of baseball they like to play. The 1-0 missing up and in, 2-0 to A.J. Santamaria, who's been a bit of a spark plug regardless of where you put him in the lineup or put him to field for the Field Rats. Getting quite a few hits on Sunday, even stealing a base last week. And he takes a strike on the outside corner, although he might have met his match here with Thomas Howard, the 5'8" right-hander, sprinkling the breaking ball in 2 strikes, as there it is, skied, shallow center. Coming in is Daniels. He's got a beat on it and makes the play for out number 2. 1 out away from 5 scoreless innings against the Field Rats, who are missing quite a few hitters, just like the Legends were. Both teams looking to field more of their A-plus lineup today in the rematch on this Monday. TK Parker taking a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on, 1-0 Legends, top 2. Parker skies this one to left field. This ball will die at the track for out number 3. Just a gentle breeze, a little off the end of the bat, and a 1-2-3 scoreless inning for Howard. That's 5 straight against the Field Rats. 1-0 Legends heading to the bottom of the second.
I just bought a rover for no reason. I'm on house arrest, I can't even leave. Locked up in the pen, but I ain't pee. The water dripping off me, Uncle Fina. Love my Uncle E, Uncle Bean. Love my Auntie Peace, Auntie Nina. Blowing all this money cause it's free. Scamming in Miami by the beach. Telling on your homies that ain't
Down a little more,
Boy, I heard you ready for a cheesecake. This is peach. Gotta keep a carbon in my reach. Pick a color, Murray, on my teeth, babe.
I think that we'll leave it there.
Why you put
Yeah, if you leave it there, that way the inning is not dead silent. A little bit of, oh hey, I haven't lost my broadcast. Whatever works for you. Is that volume okay for you?
I don't really hear it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll see how it works out. Thanks.
One nothing Legends heading to the bottom of the second inning. Doffner's still in the bump. He kicks and deals, and there's strike 1 to Burkle. Burkle, Donini, and DeBennon. As Doffner looking to shake off a first inning solo blast given up to Seth Nelson, the DH, and there's a strike. 5, 6, and 7 in this 10-man Legend batting order. And that pitch misses outside for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Doffner kicks and deals. This ball is skied once again to center field. Coming in is Quinton Knights, the speedster who makes the play for out number 1. So a lot of soft contact induced by these two pitchers, Howard and Doffner. Burkle, who's seen time between both the Long Beach Legends and the OC Legends, playing in both games against the Field Rats on Saturday and now today. Here's Andrew Danini. Big spark plug in the Friday comeback against the Quakes when they were down 3-0 and came back to win in dominant 12-5 fashion. That pitch missing high, 1-0. Trailed from the outset on Saturday and flip-flopped with the lead and trailing against the Ventura County Bucks on Sunday at LA Valley College. 1-0 pitch, a strike right down the boulevard, 1-1. Took the lead 3-2, did the Legends, before falling behind 4-3, and 2 late runs scored by the Bucks made it 6-3. And the eventual final score as that ball drifts in there for a strike. Nice breaking pitch from Doffner. Danini down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Doffner kicks and fires, missing well low, 2-2. Last year a Cage Rat, pitching at Westcliff was head coach Dylan Hoffman, at least the head coach of the Field Rats. 2-2 pitch. It's grounded off the glove of Doffner, straight to Rivera at second. Barehand play, throw to first is off the bag, and throwing it away is Rivera, who looked to react in time, pick it up, and throw it in one motion. Had more time than he realized, but the hustle from Danini turns it into a 1-out base runner here in the second inning. We'll await the scoring. So it's an error charged to Rivera. Since that ball kicked to him and he had enough time to make the play, would have been a good play, but still an error on the play. E4 leads to a 1-out base runner. Here's Connor DeBenin, the starting second baseman today. Doffner for the first time working from the stretch. Called strike 1. Doffner with the runner moving, kicks and deals. Here's the throw from Tittle, and that is in time to get Danini at second. DeBenin chatting with whether it was a ball or a strike. Danini chatting with the second base umpire, thinking he was safe. He had a great jump, a very hard slide near the bag, might have even popped it out of position. There's the second out as Danini is caught stealing, and a chance for Doffner to face the minimum here in the second. Legends 1, Field Rats nothing. Doffner winds and deals, breaking ball, popped up, first base side, foul ground. Duran misjudges it a little bit, was about to leap into the dugout. Instead it falls behind him. One of those balls with so much spin on it. As a first baseman, you're looking to judge if you can get in the dugout, if you have enough room, and all of a sudden it falls right behind you. So DeBenin looking to extend this second inning. Field Rats will have the bottom third of their order coming up in the top of the third. Nobody's reached against Thomas Howard in the first 2 innings. Doffner winds and fires again. This one's again hit towards right and falls in the bullpen on the first base side. Foul. If DeBenin can reach, then Adam Yamashita, the third baseman, awaiting on deck. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul into the Legends dugout. This is the second of 3 matchups between these two teams this summer, barring any postseason meetings. The 2-strike pitch smacked into left field for a base hit. DeBennon gets a hanging off-speed pitch, turns, and burns it to left. Here comes Adam Yamashita. He's able to get a pair of plate appearances on Saturday off the bench, getting the start today. These two teams won't tango until Thursday, July 14th. If the schedule I have is correct. It has changed many times in the Sunset League this year, so don't hold me to it. Just have to go to the Sunset League website to confirm, but these two teams won't meet till the middle of July. As the first pitch to Yamashita is upstairs, 1-0. 2 out, 1 on. 1-0 Legends, bottom 2. A first inning homer from Nelson. 1-0 pitch. A strike at the knees, 1-1. Legends wearing the all-orange tops, white pants. The Field Rats going all red, white and blue. Kind of patriotic, just not the red, white, and blue you're used to. As a check on the runner over at first. Red tops, gray pants, blue socks. From what I've noticed, I don't think anybody has a game this year on the 4th of July. Last year there was in Sunset League play, not any this year. Very big lead at first. Runner moves. This ball's grounded right to Rivero at second. He's got plenty of time. Yamashita stumbled out of the box. And instead it's out number 3. So a big caught stealing of the runner Danini. A 2-out single from DeBennon, and that's all she wrote for the Legends in inning number 2. 1-0 Legends heading to the top of the 3rd.
Play-by-play commentary throughout the game to make the action a little more.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
Would you OC Legends?
Top of the 3rd inning, 1-0 Legends. Here's Joey DeFrancisco coming up to hit here in the top of the 3rd. Still against Thomas Howard. 5 innings against the Field Rats, and he's been nothing short of perfect. He kicks and deals. First pitch is grounded straight to 3rd, right in the glove of Yamashita. There's out number 1. Nice easy candy hop for Yamashita, who can play around the diamond on the infield. Second baseman Saturday, third baseman today. For 7 in a row, retired for Howard. It was the Field Rats pitching who retired 10 in a row of the Legends batting order. All 10 hitters and the starters getting retired in a row. Now it's Howard returning the favor to the Field Rats today as Parker Haskell takes a called strike 1. Number 8 hitter in this 10-man batting order in Sunset League play. Again, Sunset League with the rules as the off-speed called strike 2. They allow for 10 hitters, a DH and an EH, to allow for players to play defensively, get some rest on the bench, and vice versa. As the 0-2 is inside, 1-2. Basically an initiative with the 10-man order and the EH to allow for as many players to play as possible in a 9-inning Summer League game. 1-2. Breaking ball dips below the zone, 2-2. Haskell takes inside. Thought it froze him, but much to his happiness, he's still up alive at the count. 3-2. Zach Tittle waiting on deck. Howard kicks and fires. That misses in the dirt. Ball 4. Got behind 0-2. Takes 4 straight out of the zone, including a very close 2-2 pitch. But he's the first to reach against Howard. First time for him. He's working out of the stretch today. 1 out, 1 on. The tying run on for the Field Rats here in the top of the third. Had a day off yesterday. Although Zach Tittle, as he would like it, heard him saying to his teammates he loves to play just about every day, getting a rhythm. It's baseball. Got to play every day, especially in the summer. First pitch strike to the Field Rat catcher. Field Rats, this is the start of 4 consecutive games for them. Breaking pitch missing outside, 1-1. Today against the Legends, tomorrow against the Quakes out in Pasadena, Wednesday against the East LA Dodgers, and then Thursday a rematch against the second place OC Pirates. That pitch misses high to Tittle. Every team chasing the Ventura County Bucks. Top the Sunset League. Tittle swings and misses for strike 2. Working from the stretch. No look and sign of stealing from Haskell at first. And he fakes like he's breaking, but instead he stays. And Tittle swings and misses for out number 2. 3 Ks now for Howard. They're 2 2/3. With Quinton Knight, the number 10 hitter in the OC Field Rat order. Runner at first. This pitch misses in the dirt, going first pitch breaking ball to the number 10 hitter. Howard not looking to be too predictable in the early going through his first time through the order. 1-0. Fastball misses outside, 2-0. You want to hit early here at La Quinta High because as soon as the game draws to a close, the sun slowly sets and will bury the eyes of the hitters, the catchers, and the umpires with the sun bearing straight down on you. It's the 2-0 pitch, a called strike, forcing the umpires in a tough spot looking to read every play, call balls and strikes, and read what's happening in the batter's box with the sun in your eyes, including for the hitter looking to find a pitch to hit with the sun straight in your eyes. 2-1 pitch, misses. The throw to second. Haskell is attempting to steal, and he will beat it on the delay attempt. That ball kicking away from DeBenin. And stealing second base is Haskell. So Quinton Knight with a 3-1 count now at the tying run in scoring position. By virtue of the field's dimensions, every outfielder is relatively shallow. So it would take a good lead here from Haskell to score and a base hit to the outfield. Howard kicks and fires, 3-1. Gets a piece of Quinton Knight. Maybe if it doesn't, that's ball 4 either way. So a free pass for Knight, and it's first and second, 2 out. And Hudson Buehler going to chat with his pitcher, who's gone through 5+ scoreless innings, 1 out away from making it 6 against the Field Rats in the last couple of days. 1-0 Legends top 3. Daniel Escada getting his second chance against Howard. He skied it deep to left field, but Mylan Jones tracked it down to lead off the game. Here's the pitch. This one's swung on and hit to shallow right center. Playable. And it will be caught by Alfaro in rights for the third and final out. 1-0 Legends as they strand a pair of Field Rats on the bases, heading to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 Legends, bottom 3. Doppner kicks and deals, and there's a called strike 1. Mylan Jones, Hudson Buehler, and then Danielle Daniels, 8, 9, 10, and 1. As Doppner looks for inning number 3 of work here on this Monday afternoon turned early evening. Jones will take a strike. Jones listed as one of those Golden West College players and also undecided. Doppner winds and fires, and he will smack this on the ground in the glove of Duran over at first, and there's out number 1. One out, nobody on for Connor Hotzenbuehler. Told me before the game Saturday, just call me Hats. Just call me Hats. Not everybody needs to say all 70 letters in my name. Very wide open stance, little bat wiggle, steps in and skies this one first base side, foul ground, and Duran runs out of room. With the sun bearing down slowly but surely, wears the sunglasses while he hits. Some use it for style, some use it for actual hitting. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses low, 1-1. Breaking ball chopped up the middle, but positioned perfectly as Rivero, the throw to first in time, which should have been a very easy play, almost turned into a hometown base hit there for Hotzenbuehler. That ball caromed off the dirt. It almost jumped right over the head of Rivero. Played it perfectly for out number 2. So 2 outs and nobody on as Danielle Daniels comes up for the second time against Doppner. Nobody getting loose from what I can see on either side, so both pitchers might go into 4. First pitch smacked to right center, arranging over his Knight, and it gets over his head and will get to the wall. Daniels, a line drive double at the least. He's hustling for 3. Knight gets it back into the cutoff man. DeFrancisco holds it, and a 2-out triple to right center from Danielle Daniels. Knight went after it, but a hard, sinking line drive away from his glove, and he couldn't make that catch. Changing over his Knight, and it gets over his head and will get to the wall. Daniels, a line drive double at the least. He's hustling for 3. Knight gets it back into the cutoff man. DeFrancisco holds it, and a 2-out triple to right center. Doppner. It's 3-0, bottom 3, 2 outs, 1 on at third after that line drive triple to right center. Nelson hitting a solo blast back of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike almost exclusively after you tee off against the fastball for a home run. One would expect a breaking ball the next at-bat. In the meanwhile, we will see some pitching changes in the next inning or so. 0-1, another breaking ball for a called strike 2. In the middle of the at-bat, you have Thomas Howard doing his mid-game post-outing running routine. Hear pitchers in the higher levels of the game, how their conditioning comes into play. Well, sometimes even immediately after the outing, getting your conditioning going is important to being able to come back day after day and be efficient. As the 0-2 pitch is spotted at the corner for strike 3. A 2-out triple, and all that's doing here for the Legends, but they still lead it 1-0 heading to the top of the 4th. To the 5th inning we go. 1-0 Legends. 3 scoreless innings from the starter, Thomas Howard. Now you get a bump up in velocity, and here's Toby Welty for inning number 2 of work. That first pitch missing low and in to A.J. Santa Maria. Santa Maria, Parker, and DeFrancisco up for the Field Rats, trailing by a run. Welty went 3 up and 3 down in the 4th. 2 punch-outs and a ground out. It's the 1-0. Missing inside 2-0, and 14 appearances this year for the Vanguard Lions. Welty make that 15 appearances, 14 2/3 innings. Had a strikeouts per 9 of over 14, but had an ERA above 10 as he drops in a breaking ball for a strike. ERA close to 10, actually, 8.5. That's what happens when you get your eyes so close together with the numbers. 8.59 ERA, but possesses big-time stuff as the 2-1 chopped to short. Olivares in the low hop across his body, the throw to first. And the great stretch by Danini to help out his shortstop. First had to deal with the low hop, the athleticism to throw across his body and get it to first. And a nice play for the first out of the 5th inning. Clean defense from the Legends today. Olivares flashing the leather. So for Welty, he can strike you out, but he is liable if you can get ahead of that first pitch fastball, get one to smack, then you can leave the yard here, especially in this small yard. That seems to be the difference. TK Parker up, takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Welty, the transfer from Colby College, was listed as a senior on the roster at Vanguard. Misses low to Parker. Welty saying one of his biggest things he would love to go to is any sporting event at Game 7. As Parker takes low and outside 2-1. And that one of the toughest things he had to do athletically was back in high school. He grew up in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Colorado Avalanche just won the Stanley Cup last night in Game 6. As the 2-1 to Parker is called strike 2. Said he tried out for his high school hockey team despite only skating for a month prior to the tryout. So that was one of the scariest things he ever had to do, one of the toughest things he ever had to do. Now here he is on the bump, completing his collegiate career. That pitch skips to home plate for a ball. Parker spitting on it. Three balls and 2 strikes, 1 out and nobody on. A 1-0 lead for the Legends in the 5th. 3-2 for Welty. This one's grounded back up the middle, and the first hit of the game for the Field Rats. Off the bat of TK Parker. Now Joey DeFrancisco as the Field Rats get their second base runner of the game, and the first hit coming up. Tying run at first base. In between innings, Dylan Hoffman telling his team, let's get the bats going, fellas. 4 straight wins. They've overcome a bigger deficit than this. They were down 5 just about a week ago against the California Cage Rats and came back to win in walk-off fashion out at Claremont High School. DeFrancisco taking a strike. Interesting enough, first hit coming from TK Parker. He was the walk-off hero a week ago. That kick started this 4-game winning streak. The 0-1, DeFrancisco waiting on the breaking ball and fouling it away. Welty looking to keep the scoreless ball going. First time working from the stretch here this Monday afternoon. Very short lead at first for Parker. Not moving. And DeFrancisco late on that one, swings and misses, and there's out number 2. Third strikeout in an inning and 2/3 for Welty. Now Parker Haskell coming up. So Haskell with 2 outs and 1 on at first. Welty set, runner moving. That pitch missing high. The throw to second base from Hudson Buehler. The tag, not in time. Parker stealing second base safely. It's Parker stealing, Parker hitting. You got Parkers everywhere. Now the tying run in scoring position. TK Parker with the base hit and the stolen base. Parker Haskell, who was the first field rat base runner back in the third with a one-out walk. That was against Thomas Howard. Now from the left side, looking for a base knock to tie this one. Welty eyes the runner once, twice, now kicks and fires. There's a strike. A little less zip on the fastball on the slide step to home plate. Quick to home, but the zip just not there when he gets the whole body into it. This one called strike 2. Location still pinpoint though. From what it sounds like, Parker Haskell, a chatty one in the box between Hudson Buehler and the home plate umpire. Main thing he mentioned to say was, I'm not arguing, as he looks to maybe earn himself a 2-strike call. Time is called between catcher, hitter, and even pitcher stepping off. Parker playing games with the heads of Welty. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Haskell will smack it. One hop in the glove of Oliveras at short. And there's the third out in the top of the 5th. Halfway home, Legends 1. Field Rats nothing as they get their first hit of the game. It goes for naught. Here going the bottom of the 5th. Legends lead it by a run. One nothing Legends, bottom 5. That first inning solo blast with one out from Seth Nelson still holding up as Doffner still holding up on the bump. There is an arm getting loose down in the right field bullpen for the Field Rats, so if any trouble hits Doffner, he might be removed. But a first pitch strike showing no signs of slowing down to Connor DeBenin. Again, Doffner from the line, kicks and deals. The 0-1 breaker, called strike 2. DeBenin, Yamashita, and Jones, 7, 8, and 9 in this Legend lineup. Very busy week for both teams. Tomorrow the Legends will host the OC Pirates right here at La Quinta High as that pitch misses low, 1-2. Be tough for Doffner to go through 5 innings and give up just 1 run and not get any support of any kind. Here's the 1-2, fouled off at home plate. Legends needing something to break their way. They've grinded themselves through a 3-run comeback and a pair of wins last week. Posted 17 runs in the first week of play against the Quakes, holding 2 wins against the Quakes Baseball Academy. Stoffner's 1-2, grounded to third, a high hop, head high hop at third for Wasson, and the throw in time to get the runner for out number 1. A lot of clean baseball being played by both teams. The only error being committed on a tough play to make. 1 out, nobody on for Adam Yamashita. Jalen Fong looking like he's getting loose. The 5'9" lefty in the bullpen for the Field Rats. First pitch, a called strike to Yamashita. Doffner using that fastball, just locating it inside out to get ahead of these hitters. In rare occasion, using the first pitch breaking ball for a strike. It's the 0-1, a breaking ball fouled away into the Field Rat first base dugout. We'll see what Doffner throws with 2 strikes here. Yamashita in his first at-bat, chopped out to second base. 0-2. This one smacked over the head of Rivero into right center. He's hustling for 2, and instead will pump the brakes and go back to first. Yamashita busting it out of the box. Then realized, hey, there's not a lot of space for it to split the outfielders here. So a 1-out single for the Legends in the bottom of the 5th. So in each inning, the Legends have had at least 1 hit, but they've only scored 1 run against Doffner. 5 hits, but 1 run to show for it. First pitch swinging. This one's hooking towards the corner and out of play. Haskell gives it a look, 0-1 to Mylan Jones. Yamashita, maybe a stolen base candidate, but was still getting that oven mitt all snatched up and latched up, ready to go on that right hand. Very big lead at first. Not moving. That pitch bouncing the dirt. Snagged as easily as can be from Tittle behind home plate. Have to be a wall. You don't want any additional insurance runs to get into scoring position on a wild pitch or a pass ball. So far today, Legends 1 for 2 stealing bases. And the pitch, a called strike to Jones, 1-2. 0 for 1 today, back in the second inning against Doffner. Might have to expect the 2-strike off speed. One that breaks from left to right if you're a lefty hitter. The throw to first on the pickoff. Yamashita caught leaning a little bit, but dives in safely. Doffner ready, offset stance, runner not moving. This pitch missing high, ball 2. Yamashita taking just about 1 or 2 fake steps towards second before stopping. Enough one of those to where you get the catcher popping out from his crouch, jumping up and pulling that strike out of the zone just on the framing. 2-2. Chopped down the first base side and bouncing foul. So Doffner battling 1 out and 1 on, bottom 5, 1-0 Legends. Yamashita has been itching to go. Not moving, and that pitch missing high. Doffner can't spin that breaking ball low into the zone. 3-2. Fong done warming up in the pen, so if Doffner allows another 1 or 2 to reach, that might be all she wrote here in this one today. 3-2. A golden opportunity for the Legends to send the runner here. We'll see what Cody Marshall, the head coach, does. Runner not moving, and Jones strikes out swinging for out number 2. Connor Hatzenbuehler due up. 2 outs, runner at first. The Legends squandering golden opportunities to add to this one-run lead. Looks like Hassenbuehler drawing a letter before he steps in the box. What it looks like from my vantage point might be a letter M. Could be wrong. Doffner kicks and deals. That's fouled straight back. Watch out. 0-1. On that first pitch. Just missed it. Just about a month until we hit to the Sunset League playoffs. So plenty of time to shift up and in to the playoffs. First pitch, or that pitch missing outside. The throw from Tittle, not in time, as Yamashita will steal second base. 1-1. That pitch outside, a good one to throw on for Tittle, but that throw tailed towards the right field side of second base. And Yamashita with the stolen base of second, putting himself in scoring position with 2 outs. Runner moving for third. This pitch low, and Tittle can't handle it. Yamashita belly flop into third base. A little ear wiggle. He was one of the couple players involved in the last second handshake line, going back and forth, where the two teams were talking to each other from afar on Saturday afternoon. Him and Jake Valise. Here's the pitch from Doffner, sailing up and away. If Hassenbuehler can reach with 2 outs, you have the top of the order up with Donnell Daniels waiting on deck. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 4. Hassenbuehler works the 2-out walk. Runners at the corners. Daniels 1 for 2 against Doffner. Line to triple to right center with 2 outs in the third. Legends lead it by a run. Chance to add to their lead by a couple of runs with the big hit here from Daniels. We'll see what they do here with the first and third offensively. It's your catcher running at first base. So we'll see if they send him and get him in a pickle to get that second run in, or let Daniels swing away. The common theme, regardless of the intensity or lack thereof at times in summer ball, is it's summer ball. We're here to have fun, swing, and say, let's go. So one would assume, Legends would say, hey, Daniels, swing it away. During the college season, you might see the runner go get picked off and a chance to get the extra run home. As Doffner's first pitch missing high, 1-0. Yamashita is scampering off the bag at third, and if Tittle had thrown it and Wasson was covering, there could have been a third out. So some interesting base running tactics there at third base. Yamashita sporting a big grin, getting in the minds of the fielder at catcher Tittle, playing games with him. Little cat and mouse. The 1-0, and Daniels takes strike 1. First and third, 2 outs. Bottom 5. The 1-1 to Daniels is chopped foul. Just close to our cameras down there in the third base dugout. One, 2, runner moving. This ball is hooked to deep left. Escada ranging back. It's playable in front of the wall and caught for the third and final out. Everybody's confused as to throw to first. I think they doubled off the runner. I'm pretty sure that's the third out already. Everybody was confused. Doffner says that's 3 outs. I was saying it's 3 outs. Nobody knew what was going on, and When the ball was caught, that's when the inning was over. That was just a little clownery of baseball right there. People forgetting how many outs there are. 1-0 to the 6th. Legends lead it. One nothing. Legends still lead it. Top of the 6th inning. Zach Tittle to lead things off for the Field Rats. Toby Welty starting his 3rd inning of relief. All scoreless between him and Howard. Tittle taking a ball in the dirt, blocked by Hotzenbuehler. Tittle, Knight, and Escada, 9, 10, and 1. The 1-0. Cut on and miss, strike 1. Tittle in his first at-bat struck out swinging against Thomas Howard, getting his first look and maybe only look at Welty. This one's grounded to third in the glove of Yamashita. A hop, a skip, and a shuffle, and he throws it and pulls the first baseman off the bag. New first baseman is Sebastian Smith. That throw over to first. Tittle doing a little It's an error at third from Yamashita on the throw. Pulled Sebastian Smith, the new first baseman, off the bag. The guy who pitched on Saturday and took the loss against the Field Rats couldn't keep his foot on the bag, and Tittle over at first base kind of playing cat and mouse with Yamashita at third as the first pitch breaking ball is a called strike to Quinton Knight. Field Rats still down by a run, and the tying run to lead off this top of the 6th. Both teams pretty chatty with one another. No love lost between the Legends and the Field Rats. A check on the runner at first. Close play, not in time. Probably wouldn't expect Tittle to be moving in this one. We'll just expect the top of the order looming on deck to score him, with Knight here looking to do a job or get a big base hit here himself. So Smith expected to be in for Danini, barring a different defensive switch. Knight late on it, fouls it away. Welty set. Here's the pitch. Knight grounds it into the third base dugout, just past our cameras there, and some of the Legends players having to jump out of the way. Yeah, I hope you're good over there. 2 strikes tonight. Big wide open stance, choking up on the bat a little bit. Ulti kicks and fires. That one outside, more of a pitch out. Non-competitive 2-strike pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. Tying a run on base yet again for the Field Rats. Here's the pitch, 1-2. And Knight skies this one to left. Jones ranging back. He's underneath it and makes the catch for out number 1. Knight stayed behind it on the breaking ball, but got underneath it. Not enough juice to get it over the 305 side in the left field corner. Howard a little antsy there to give fresh new baseballs in play. Team player, Mr. Howard. 1 out, 1 on. Skato, big rip and a miss. Skeda taking his fastball at the knees, strike 2. Oh, 2. Skeda chops it slowly to the mound. The throw from Welty into center field. Oh boy. E1 in that one. And the second error of the inning, and the Field Rats have a little rally brewing with 1 out in the 6th. What could have been 1, if not 2. Escada does possess some good speed. Now you have Eddie Rivero, 2 on and 1 out. That ball was simply yanked past the shortstop Oliveras, who was ready in motion to go to first, but no chance for him to pick it up. Daniels quickly gets it back in. So a golden opportunity for one, a blown chance for the other. The pitch missing high to Rivero, 1-0. Yuli Duran waiting on deck. One 0 pitch, and this one's grounded to short. Oliveira steps on second for 1 to throw to first, and Smith digs it out. A 6-3 double play. So the 2 errors erased on 1 swing. A good smash, but instead a nice play from Oliveras. They strand 1, 1-0 Legends heading to the bottom of the 6th. Moving to the bottom of the 6th inning, Legends 1, Field Rats nothing. Seth Nilsson to lead off the bottom of the 6th against the new pitcher for the Field Rats, Jalen Fong. So Kyle Doffner threw 5 one-run innings. The only run he gave up to was none other than Seth Nelson, a solo blast back in the 1st inning. Left-on-left matchup. Very slow wind. First pitch, fastball around the belt for strike 1. Nelson, Alfaro, and Oliveras, 2, 3, and 4. In this Legends lineup, looking to get around and stop a 2-game losing streak. Off speed from Fong, missing low. Jalen Fong listed as a class of 2023, 5'9" lefty. Hailing from Laverne. One pitch, kicks and fires. This one late and a swing fouled away. Third base side, Nelson behind 1-2. His teammates imploring him to at least put the ball in play, not hit it into their dugout. Sporting a mean mustache is Mr. Seth Nelson. 1 for 2 today. And the 1-2 pitch on its way. Foul down the third base side. Just enough offense for the Legends and enough clutch defense, including that inning-ending double play ball fielded and started from Oliveras, helping Welty out of his own jam. 2 errors committed by the defense, and then some good defense to end it. 2-strike pitch freezes Nelson on the outside corner. There's the second time he's gone down on strikes. First out of the 6th. Fong in the game, now facing Sergio Alfaro. 1 out, 1 on. 1 out, nobody on. Sunset League standings look like this. The current moment, 7-2, Ventura County Pirates, who just took down this Legends team yesterday and beat the Field Rats earlier this month, 15-12 in a high-scoring thriller. First pitch smacked to right field through the open right side of the infield. And a 1-out single for Sergio Alfaro. He's 1 for 3. Second place, the 6-3 OC Pirates, tied with the 4-2 Field Rats in winning percentage, but according to the website, they give more leeway to most wins. Some websites you see team with the least amount of losses getting more love, but basically tied for second for winning percentage, the Pirates and the Field Rats, as the first pitch to Oliveras, a called strike. The East LA Dodgers in 4th place, 3-2, the reigning champs. The 0-1 fouled off on a ball chopped right in the dirt, 0-2. Then you got the Quakes, the Legends, and Royals hovering around or just below 500. The Quakes at 4-4, OC Legends at 3-4, and the Royals at 2-3. All battling for the top 6 spots, coveted playoff spots in the Sunset League, with the Inland Empire Bucks at 4-6 and the Cage Rats at 1-8. 0-2 tailing inside 1-2. One-two pitch popped up and fouled away. Here at La Quinta High, they have the big overhang over home plate. So if it's popped straight up, it comes immediately down, just to protect the homes and nearby players on the track and the football field from being hit from errant foul balls. So pretty much anything popped up, an immediate foul ball, and almost protects the hitters as much as the short porches do. 1-0 bottom 6. Alfaro playing games at first, 1 out. Southpaw kicks and delivers. 2-strike pitch. Rings up. The lefty Oliveras. 2 strikeouts looking against the 2 lefties, Nelson and Oliveras. So now coming up for the Legends, Joey Legg, another lefty against Fong, left-on-left matchup. So far against the first 2 lefties, he's diced them up with 2 strike pitches, both off-speed and fastballs. First pitch, Legg taking outside, 1-0. Went after the first pitches, first couple ABs on Saturday, grounding out a couple of times. Two out, 1 on. 1-0. Legg smashes this high hop to short, bouncing off the mound and kicks past the shortstop DeFrancisco. Looked to be straight in his glove. Then a high bounce off the mound and a short hop. What looked to be an easy out, number 3, instead extends the inning. So for Joey Legg in the EH spot for Burkle, extends the inning. Alfaro to second, and now Andrew Danini. In his spot is Sebastian Smith. He came in defensively in the top of the inning. 1-0 Legends, threatening with 2 outs and 2 on. Legends head coach Cody Marshall checking on the runner at second base, and Alfaro stumbled across the bag. Still awaiting the ruling if it was a hit or an error at short. Believe it was an error despite the bad bounce. DeFrancisco had plenty of time to adjust. Officially the 3rd error in the last couple of innings for both sides. So Sebastian Smith, the 2-way guy, first pitch, smacks this up the middle, couple of hops into Rivero, flips to DeFrancisco, and he'll step on the bag for out number 3 on the fielder's choice. Through 6 innings, 1-0. Legends lead it to the 7th over the Orange County Field Rats.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
Would you OC Legends fans?
Yeah, new picture.
Heading to the 7th inning, 1-0 Legends, as we have some defensive switches.
Goes to center, 38 goes to right, Alfaro's the new EH, 26 in left, 9 goes in for 11.
So, as it looks like, we have Yuli Perez in center for Danelle Daniels. Legg goes from the EH into right. Alfaro from right back to the bench as the extra hitter. And Smith, the new first baseman, amongst many changes. Here in the top of the 7th, 1-0 Legends over the Field Rats. And the new pitcher on the bump is none other than James Engelhart. Pitched on Friday. Takes outside 1-0 against the meat of this field rat order. Duran, Wasson, and Santa Maria. Field rats still trailing by a run. Engelhardt will go sometimes over the top, 3/4, and then submarine. As Duran grounds this left side of the infield, fielded by Yamashita, the long throw to first. Easy and in time for out number 1. So if you missed that, we have Smith at first. Leg in right. And Perez out in center, a little speedster who can cover just about anything hit towards left and right center. There's Nolan Wasson. And the submarine breaking ball for a strike from Engelhardt, 0-1. He can break it out at any time. Uses it to throw the breaking pitch for a strike. 0-1. Wasson takes strike 2. Started on Friday, giving up a few runs against the Quakes, but his team came back for him. Didn't earn the win, got the no decision. Almost reminds me a little bit of the way Jeff Weaver, former major leaguer, pitches. And there's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2. Said if you can't hit it, I'm coming with it 3 straight times. New catcher is Rowan Dupre. So Dupre in for Hatzenbuehler, who was scheduled to hit in the bottom of the 7th. That's how it goes. One player plays usually about 6 innings, especially when you're a catcher, and then last player gets at least 3 innings of catching and at least 1 plate appearance. As AJ Santa Maria, no glove, steps up there, takes ball 1. 1-0 Legends in the top of the 7th. Engelhardt kicks and deals. And Santa Maria skies this one, sinking to center. Perez watches it dunk in front of him for a 2-out single. Santa Maria 1 for 3. Just gets that bat head out in front of it. Brings up TK Parker 1 for 2 with the stolen base. For the Field Rats, just their 2nd hit all game long, trailing by a run. Well, this is the type of place where one swing of the bat can tie or give your team the lead in just a moment. The only Legends run came back in the 1st, a solo blast from their DH. Engelhardt kicks and fires, and Parker will take a strike as Engelhardt dips below and throws it for a strike. Frisbee-like slider. Oh, 1. Parker waves after it. That one a little outside. Engelhardt can snap it off quick, get you to get jammed a little bit, get a little more spin and kind of boomerang-like action towards the outside corner, and then where he needs to can locate the fastball high. 0-2, bends down. Parker fouls it off at home plate to stay alive. Two outs, the tying run at first here in the top of the 7th. Engelhardt set. 0-2, way outside, 1-2. You can see the difference there between a breaking ball. You can see how he's going to throw it or what he's going to throw based on if he's coming over the top or going down. Just a matter of a hitter reading it and getting the timing down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slides underneath it, and Parker lunges after it, bloops it to shallow right, and a sliding drop of leg in right field kicks off the heel of the glove, and Lay can't make the play with 2 outs. The inning continues. Look to have a beat on it. One of those plays where sinking you slide to make the catch feet first. Might be a 2-out single on a play that should have been made, and that's the 2nd hit for Parker today. Back-to-back 2-out bloop base hits for the Field Rats, and the tying and go-ahead runs on base in the top of the 7th for Joey DeFrancisco. 0 for 2 today against the first 2 Legends pitchers, Toby Welty and the starter Thomas Howard. DeFrancisco takes A dandy of a strike one down the middle. Engelhardt, not wanting to mess around, goes over the top for strike one. Now is this 1-2 in terms of arsenal. 0-1. DeFrancisco takes in the dirt, blocked by Dupre. Again, the new defensive alignment includes Dupre, the catcher, Legg, the right fielder, and Smith, the first baseman. Almost an entirely new right side of the field defensively for the Legends in this 7th inning. 1-1, way outside, 2-1. None of the outfielders playing especially deep here with 2 outs. Looking to keep the tying run off the board. And DeFrancisco swings and misses. A little something different there from Engelhardt for strike 2. The 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 on. Here's the pitch. DeFrancisco chops it straight to second base. Here's the flip to second, and there is out number 3 as Olivares steps on the bag. And Engelhardt escapes a 7th inning jam. Time to stretch as the Legends lead it by a run heading to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1-0. Legends still lead it on the heels of that first inning blast from Seth Nelson. Nobody else has really been up to the task of finding a way to score. Fong's first pitch is cut on and missed from Isaiah Souza, the Cal Lu product. Souza hitting in Connor DeBennon's spot. Grounds it towards the right side of the infield. Throw from Rivero to first, and there's out number 1. So Souza's first AB. Results in a ground out to second. Here's Adam Yamashita, the switch hitting third baseman, utility infielder. Yamashita today 1 for 2 with 2 stolen bases. Fong's first pitch, cut on and missed, 0-1. Fong kicks and delivers and catches the outside corner for strike 2. Fong's 0-2 pitch, breaking ball missing, low and outside. This one smacked in the line, right to the glove of Fong on the bump. Hit right back to the box. Yamashita couldn't punch it past him, and there's out number 2. This one smacked in the line, right to the glove of Fong on the bump. And John Lancerman coming up to hit for Mylan Jones. Whole slew of changes for the Legends in the final third of the game. First pitch, strike 1. Left on left matchup, 2 outs. Nobody on for the Legends in the home half of the 7th. 0-1. Breaking ball way out in front. 0-2. Fong winds and fires. 0-2 pitch. Bounces in the dirt. 1-2. Fong had to work around a bit of a jam, including a single and an error in the last inning, but worked the 6th inning scoreless. The only reliever used outside of Kyle Doffner's 5 innings. This ball is grounded foul down the first base line. Here's the pitch. That's outside. New catcher Dylan Kramer in the game. Kramer in the game for Zach Tittle, amongst other changes. Here's the pitch. Missing low and away again. Fong nibbling on the outside corner. Can't get it enough for the hitter to swing just a bit out of the zone as the count works itself full. A little rotation with the 3-2 pitch. Cut on and missed, strike 3. He's been elite in the left-on-left matchups. Fong quietly 2 scoreless innings, 1-0 Legends, heading to the 8th. Going to the top of the 8th inning. Yes, top of the 8th. 1-0 Legends, as it's still Engelhard on the bump. Might be the one scheduled to close it out against the number 8 hitter, excuse me, Parker Haskell takes up and in 1-0. Haskell and then Kramer in for his first plate appearance, and Sergio Medrano for his first plate appearance as well. Catcher and center fielder newly inserted in the lineup for the Field Rats. 1-0 pitch misses inside to an 0 from Englehart, the third Legends pitcher of the game. Englehart, the Hope University player. HIU. 2-0 pitch. That misses low and away, 3-0. Can't catch the corner. Haskell can reach. He'd represent the tying run on base in this low-scoring affair. Doesn't matter the dimensions. Sometimes even a small field can play big with good pitching and good defense. 3-0. That's a strike of the knees, 3-1. Haskell today, walking a stolen base, grounded out to short in the 5th inning. (3-1). Haskell taking all the way, strike 2. Three balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if Englehart dips down with 2 strikes. Throws the frisbee up there. Elongated set. 3-2. He dips down, and that one's fouled away. (3-2). That's inside, ball 4. Englehart doesn't believe it. And the table setter for the Field Rats, Haskell leads off with the walk. Here's Dylan Kramer representing the go-ahead run at the plate. 1-0 Legends. Kramer was posting BP ball after ball over the right field wall. It's again pretty much an entirely new team out there for the Legends defensively. Englehart kicks and fires. Kramer takes high, 1-0. From a new first baseman, second baseman, left, center, right fielder, and catcher. Only players remaining in the game are Yamashita and Oliveras. 7 of the 9 players have been rotated in and out on the field. As Kramer takes the ball. Englehart set. Runner not moving, and there's a strike. Kramer taking a little high near the letters. Once again, the sun slowly dipping. 2 balls and 1 strike. Closer towards 7:30 is when it'll be tough on the hitters, catchers, umpires alike. 2-1 pitch. Kramer takes low and in just off the shoe tops. Doesn't get him though. 3-1. As Roman Dupre says, time, I need to have a nice chat with my pitcher. Calm him down after walking the leadoff man Haskell. Kramer looking to continue to battle at the plate. Three balls and a strike. Englehart's got to be perfect here. On its way. That's outside. Ball 4. 2 straight walks. And the tying and go-ahead runs on base for the Field Rats as Sergio Medrano steps up to the plate. It's been 7 scoreless innings for Legends pitching, including 1 scoreless from Englehart. We'll see if Medrano is asked to bunt here. Takes a quick look at the third baseman, a little peek. Yamashita, right in line, starts creeping up the third base line, the Legends third baseman. Drops the bunt and pops it up. Dupre can't get there as it's fouled away from him. So nice little breaking ball. If he can get it down that third base side, you would advance at least both runners into scoring position. Meanwhile, getting a coaching lesson from the third base side, Dylan Hoffman saying, no, don't pop up with the ball or pop it up. You want to deaden that ball and put it right in the grass Force somebody to make a play. 0-1 after 2 straight walks to the first 2 hitters of the inning. Top of the order, due up next. Dangerous time for Englehart. 0-1, bunt is squared and punched foul down the first base side. 0-2. Medrano not doing the job. Seen earlier this year in Sunset League play a 2-strike suicide squeeze, and it was laid down. We'll see if a sacrifice is asked here with an 0-2 count to Medrano. Haskell at second, Kramer at first. 1-0 Legends top 8. 0-2. Medrano swings and misses. A big first out of the 8th. Just the inability to get those first 2 pitches down. They were good pitches to either swing at or, more importantly, bunt at for Medrano. Then you put yourself in an 0-2 hole. And when you fail at 2 bunt attempts, that really messes with your mindset up at the plate. So 1 out. Here's Daniel Esqueda up. First pitch. Esqueda taking a strike, 0-1. Getting his first look here against Englehart. He got 2 looks at Howard, went 0-2 against him, flying out twice, and reached on an error from Toby Welty in the 6th inning. 0-1. Esqueda cuts on and misses. Oh, 2 again as Englehart, after 2 walks, has simply thrown 5 strikes in a row. Here's the pitch. Esqueda fouls it off to stay alive. Two-strike pitch. Esqueda, watch this one kick away from Dupre, and both runners advance. The tying run 90 feet away, and the go-ahead run moves into scoring position. Ball that was simply spiked past the catcher Dupre, and the wild pitch changes things a little bit. Takes the double play out of order, at least the traditional ground ball double play, which ended the 6th inning when the Field Rats had 2 on. Legends infield all coming in. Fly ball could tie this, but 2 strikes on its way. Englehart set. Here's the pitch. Esqueda takes outside. Thought about it, held up, and now the battle continues. A key at-bat with less than 2 outs and the tying run at third. Englehart's already got 1 punch out in the inning. 1-0 in the top of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Esqueda fouls it away. Healthy cut. Field Rat dugout coming alive. Legends dugout slowly doing the same. These 2 teams very chatty the other day. Not so much today. Very calm, subdued atmosphere, slowly rising in intensity. Now Englehart stepping off the rubber. Very big lead out there at second base for Kramer with nobody holding him on. Here's the pitch. Esqueda again staying alive. Esqueda confirming with the home plate umpire, saying, was that a strike? He says, sure. Now the 2-2 one more time with only 1 out and 2 on. Esqueda grounds it towards the right side. Here's the stop by Souza, the throw to first, holds the runner at third, and gets the 2nd out of the inning. The drawn-in infield does what it's supposed to do. and keeps the Legends ahead 1-0. Escada battled and battled. Souza went down to his knees to make the play. Couldn't ask more from your hitter, battling at the plate pitch after pitch, putting it in play, and Haskell staying at third. You would have to have a very good lead and break exactly on contact to even have a shot of scoring. So now it's Eddie Rivero, still second and third and 2 outs. Another opportunity looming. And Rivero takes strike one. Had a similar spot in the 6th inning, 2 on and 1 out, grounded into an inning-ending double play ball. It's hit mostly up the middle, but Oliveras cheating towards the 5-6 hole now. Oh and 1. Now Engelhardt needs to take a moment. A little saliva spit out there, says, all right, I'm good to go. 0-1 pitch. Rivero takes it low. Blocked by Dupre. Has to be a wall, otherwise the tying run comes in to score. The first look for Rivero against Engelhardt. That pitch missing outside, 2-1. First base unoccupied, but it would load the bases with a very dangerous hitter on deck in Ulysses Duran. Hit over 300 in his technical junior season at Marymount. He is waiting on deck. Engelhardt. His heart palpitating. And now says needs his catcher to come out and chat with him. For some reason he thinks they're on different pages. So the two come together on the mound. Takes all of a brief moment. Maybe just needed a moment to get his heart rate to settle a little bit. 2-1 to Rivero. This is one of those pitches where you can still locate it out of the zone and look for a chase here. Base hit here ties the game at the minimum. 2-1. Missing inside and low, 3-1. Not close enough. – 3-1 pitch with 2 outs and 2 on. The Legends clinging to a 1-run lead. Rivero skies it foul. 3-2. The all-important full count pitch coming up. Engelhardt, the 3-2 pitch. Kicks and deals. That's low, ball 4. Almost hits him and the base is loaded. Don't you love it when summer ball has a little more intensity than the average game? Base is loaded. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. And now Cody Marshall goes to chat with his pitcher. Everybody comes in. Dylan Hoffman does the same, head coach of the Field Rats with Yuli Duran. Duran last week poked one over the fence out at Cypress College, which has turned into somewhat of a bandbox I've heard this summer. Lots of home runs hit at Cypress, just not for the second place OC Pirates. So Duran steps in there. He has already one look at Engelhardt. That might be to his benefit. Grounded out to the left side of the infield, leading off the 7th inning. That was the first hitter that Engelhardt faced. Now an inning later, a big opportunity with one look already in the books. 1-0 Legends. Top 8 though, as the Field Rats a chance with one big swing of the bat to turn this one on its head. Bases loaded, 2 outs. After Rivero, the very back and forth battle, earning the 2-out walk. Duran, the big lefty, the first pitch. Duran taking a strike on the outside corner, 0-1, as a walk would force in a run. First 2 reached on base on balls. Then a strikeout and a ground out, and the 3rd walk of the inning. So only 1 ball has been put in play, 0-1. That one misses high, 1-1. So a very tough situation to be as a hitter. All right, you got bases loaded, you want to swing the bat. But instead you have a pitcher who's walked them loaded. And it's only a one-run game. The 1-1. Duran takes called strike 2. Darts in at the last moment. Nolan Wasson, if he gets a chance, on deck. But first, the drama centered between pitcher and hitter, Engelhart and Duran. 1-2. Way just a bit outside. 2-2. Duran watched that one stay outside and couldn't come back in. Legends wanted that call. Did look like it was a little outside. Still 2 strikes on Yuli Duran. Engelhart with the bases juiced and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Duran cuts on and misses. Fist pumps from Engelhart. And some emotion shown off the mound. 1-0 Legends to the bottom of the 8th. So a very exciting top of the 8th inning leads to nothing on the scoreboard. OC Legends 1, Orange County Field Rats nothing as they leave them loaded. Fong still in the bump for inning number 3 of work. Misses low in the dirt, 1-0. Rowan Dupre, 10-1-2 with Daniel's scheduled spot to hit, and then Seth Nelson. It's Ulysses Perez who's up as this pitch is skied towards the right field corner and way foul. Dupre, the count 1-1. A big spot from Engelhart, striking out Yuli Duran, one of the Field Rats' best hitters with 2 outs after he walked 3 to load them up. Got 2 big strikeouts and a ground out in a heavy battle with the Field Rat left fielder, hitting it to the second baseman for the second out. 1-1. Breaking ball grounded straight to short. Big candy hop for DeFrancisco. A shuffle, a quick throw to first. And in time to get to Dupre at first. Very close play. And the first out recorded in the bottom of the 8th. A lot of emotion coming from that third base side in the Legend dugout. Engelhart, which, all right, looking to bring that into baseball. More emotion in the game from all levels. But positive emotion, one that doesn't anger one side or the other. I've seen nowadays lots of games where emotion leads to more negative emotion. As the first pitch to Perez, a called strike. His first plate appearance today. Rare game where we get 2 Ulis on each side. 1 out, nobody on. Fong's 0-1. Missing outside as the point continues. Even if it is summer ball, the way to have fun, amp it up. It was Sean Hepler for the Field Rats on Sunday, amping up 6 scoreless innings, and so far 8 shutout for the Legends today, with the excitement and anticipation building to the 9th. Supposed to be Wasson, Santa Maria, and Parker. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Field Rats in the 9th inning. Fong's 2-1, and the southpaw gets a ground ball. Backhand to DeFrancisco. Quick throw to first, just in time for out number 2. 2 outs, nobody on, and still Seth Nelson up there. Well, just a few starters left in the game for the OC Legends. In this 10-man batting order, 2 outs, nobody on. His home run back in the first. Must I say it again, he's 1 for 3. That's the only run that's held up in this one. A 1-out solo blast to right. Thought this one might be a big offensive slugfest, and it's been anything but. Southpaw's first pitch to Nelson misses, 1-0. First at-bat coming against Fong, ended up in a strikeout looking, leading off the 6th. Would love to power one to right field, double up this lead. Fong kicks and fires. Off speed for a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. And Fong 1 strike away from 3 scoreless innings in relief of Kyle Doffner's 5 innings of 1-run ball, who stands to take the loss. Tough luck to only give up 1 run in the first inning and have your team not back you up offensively. Here's the pitch. Nelson takes in the dirt, spitting on it. 3 outs away are the Legends from getting back to 500. And evening up this head-to-head matchup, bringing a rubber match in the middle of July. 2-2, grounded softly to second, in the glove for Rivero, and there is out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning, all ground outs for Fong. We go to the 9th, 1-0 Legends as they look to hold on. Well, we waited all game for this, so 1-run lead for the Legends heading into the top of the 9th. The Field Rats 3 outs to try and come back as Nolan Wasson leading off the top of the 9th takes outside 1-0. And while Englehart worked through a scoreless 7th and 8th innings, the control issues remain. Looking to get 3 outs before the Field Rats can score a run. 1-0. Catches the low inside corner, 1-1. Wasson, Santa Maria, and Parker. Engelhardt, 1-1. And this one's blooped. Shallow center. Who's going out to make the play? And it is caught by Perez. What a play. A trio of Legends defenders out there all blocking the play with the umpires as well. And Perez somehow ends up with the ball in his glove and avoiding both the shortstop, second baseman, and right fielder in one motion. So Wasson ends up 0 for 4, at least for now. Santa Maria, 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. He takes inside, 1-0. Santa Maria takes a strike, 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Who can stand to be the hero? Engelhardt would earn the save, with Toby Welty in line for the victory. Santa Maria takes outside for ball 2. Field Rats wasting a golden opportunity in the top of the 8th with 2 on and nobody out. And Santa Maria takes outside 3-1. It was back-to-back walks. Then a wild pitch put them at second and third with 1 out. And still nobody could be driven in. Bats have gone silent today. 3-1 pitch on its way. Slides in the strike zone for strike 2. Three and 2. This could put the tying run on base. 3-2 pitch is smacked up the middle into center field. A base hit for Santa Maria. And the tying run is on base for the Field Rats. And there comes a pinch runner, Nick Roger at first for Santa Maria. Santa Maria does have a stolen base. So Roger coming off the bench to run for Santa Maria, and the tying run on base, and a speedy runner put in. Roger being asked, hey, am I going to run? Not sure what Dylan Hoffman's sign to first was, but regardless, this brings up the go-ahead run to the plate. TK Parker, the only Field Rat with multiple hits, 2 for 3, has a walk-off hit last week. Would love to come up in the clutch again. 1-0 Legends in the top of the 9th. 1 out, 1 on. Engelhardt kicks and fires. Parker swings and misses. Parker with a slow single back in the 7th inning. Kick-starting a 7th inning rally against Engelhardt, so he's been in trouble all 3 innings of work. Oh, 1 pitch. This one's fouled away, quickly ahead 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Very slow, deliberate pace here. Controlling the tempo. 2 outside, 1-2. Outfield playing extremely shallow. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Parker takes it. The at-bat continues with DeFrancisco waiting on deck. They're not aggressive, looking to steal second just yet. Roger slowly growing that lead. 2-2. Parker fouls it away, stays alive, not giving in. Tying run at first. Parker again spoils it. will not give in, neither side. Englehart and TK Parker. The 6'5" junior righty. Spin the ball in his right hands. What can he do to get it past Parker? Parker thinking the opposite. Chess gets a piece of it, fouls it straight back again. Right back close and personal to you at home viewing on the camera. Similar to the battle with one out in the top of the 8th against Escada. Even a little more choking up at the bat for Parker. The 2-2 runner goes. Parker swings and misses. The throw to second base, not in time. A strikeout, but Roger steals second and the tying run in scoring position. So Roger steals second. And now it's Joey DeFrancisco who represents the Field Rats' last hope here in the 9th. Wouldn't it be something? Both teams trading shutouts of one another. Field Rats won Saturday 7-0. Legends looking to blank them just the same here 2 days later. So we close to June. Here's the first pitch. On the inside corner for strike one. Roger eyes the outfielders, says, all right, this is where their positions. I would think on a base hit, they would send him regardless. Legends clinging to a 1-0 lead. The 0-1. This one's sky to center, playable for Perez. Underneath it. And there it is, out number 3, Legends win it. 1-0 the final as the Legends hold on and cling through a very back and forth 7th through 9th innings. A first inning Seth Nelson home run holds up the win. Goes to Toby Welty, the save for Englehart, and the last goes to Kyle Doffner, 1 run in 5 innings. Thanks for tuning in today. The Legends get back to 500, and the Field Rats drop to 4-3, snapping their 4-game winning streak here at La Quinta High today. I'm Zach Anderson Yoxheimer saying good night. We'll talk to you again sometime soon.